Hello, hello. It's Alicia from Quick and Delish. I'm going to show you how to make a delicious cold soba noodle salad, which actually doesn't even need the noodles, which is kind of funny, but I think nobody would look at this video if I called it something else. But it's so delicious, I promise, with or without the noodles. Okay, so to get started, soba noodles are these buckwheat noodles, and they usually come in these bundles and in these packages. So buckwheat noodles are gluten-free, and but you have to read the package because some of the soba noodles have wheat and buckwheat in them. So read your packages if you are gluten-free, celiac disease, or gluten sensitivity. Other types of noodles that you could use are, I found these in the grocery store recently. These are edamame spaghetti. And there's a ton of different choices for high protein pastas and noodles nowadays too that would work awesome. And then these are brown rice noodles. So there's a couple different options, lots of options actually, more than just a couple. Okay, so to make this recipe super simple, I thought about all the details. Okay, so to get started, I'll show you first, sorry. Jumping ahead. Okay, in this bowl, I have cooked soba noodles and cooked frozen edamame. So what I did to cook these, I boiled water. And once the water came to a boil, I put the soba noodles in there with one bundle. The recipe is one bundle of soba noodles with 2 cups of frozen edamame in the boiling water at the same time. Cook for 5 minutes, drain. Then I put them in this bowl with 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and then put them in and toss them, and then put them in the refrigerator to cool. And so here I am, I'm making the salad like an hour later. But the noodles just need to be cold because it's cold soba noodle salad. So it's Asian-y with the twist by Quick and Delish. Okay, so here we go. We have the cold soba noodles with edamame. So the protein in this salad is the edamame, and I love frozen loose edamame. I usually get the no sugar added, no salt added. There's usually no sugar added to edamame. It's salt. Okay, so to this, so I'm gonna give you like the works recipe, and then I'll give you some tips on how to make like the most easiest form. So for example, the most easiest form is what I had for lunch when I was doing prep work for this video, and that was edamame with soba noodles with chopped mint, chopped cilantro. I put in some julienne carrot and some green onion or scallion, and then some rice wine vinegar and lime juice, and a little bit of olive oil, a little more olive oil than I tossed with the noodles, and it was delicious. I put some black pepper in there too. Actually, the vegetable was these banana peppers. I'll tell you about those in a second. Okay, it wasn't carrot. Okay, cool. So we have cooked noodles with cooked edamame. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of fresh minced garlic. You don't like raw garlic? Don't add it. You could probably use a sprinkling of dry granulated garlic if you wanted to. 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna do a tablespoon and a half of fresh ginger. I really like ginger. Okay, so 2 scallions, thinly sliced. You could do 2 to 4. It's depending on how scallion-y you want it. Okay, so 1 red bell pepper. So you could do an orange one or a yellow one. I like the sweet ones for this. So 1 julienne red bell pepper. If you don't, sometimes bell peppers don't look very good in the grocery store, and so I don't want to get them then. But I was looking for something like orange or red besides the carrots. So if bell peppers don't look good, I always love to have some sort of jarred pepper on hand, whether or not it's roasted red bell pepper. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know I love roasted red bell pepper from the jar, or I make them, you know, fresh too, but having jarred bell pepper is awesome. So these are Jeff's Garden mild banana pepper rings. And these are super vinegary. They say they're mild, but once in a while you get a spicy one. I'm just saying. I'm cool with it, but it says mild. But those are delicious if you could find them. Okay, 1 cup of carrot julienne. So 1 cup was about 2 of these medium to small carrots. And I did peel them because they looked kind of dirty. I don't always peel my carrots. 1 cup of red cabbage. See, this is gonna make like 5 or 6 servings easily. Okay, this is 1/2 bunch of cilantro, and it was a giant bunch of cilantro. 1/2 bunch of mint. So again, this is the ideal version with like the works. Okay, I'm gonna go with a tablespoon. I'm gonna actually measure it. I usually don't measure. Of rice vinegar, excuse me. This is unseasoned. So if you get the seasoned rice vinegar, then it will be, it'll have more sugar and salt added to it. And I prefer to get the unseasoned so I can add sugar or salt in some way on my own. I like to be in control of how much salt and sugar I add to my food. And you know, you're adding the red bell pepper and the carrots, those are sweet. What else is sweet? I think that's it today. Okay, tablespoon of rice vinegar. I'm gonna add an additional 2 teaspoons of olive oil. So that was 4 teaspoons total. And my favorite ingredient, lime juice. Lime juice. If only limes knew that they had a song. Lime juice. Okay, so you can zest the lime. I just tend to forget because I'm always in a hurry when I'm about to eat. Because I have my food like at the ready, and so it just seems like zesting a lime takes another minute. And there's another dish in there, but the lime zest would be fantastic in this. You could use lemon juice as well. You could do a combination of citrus, orange, zest, and juice. I'm gonna do another half and then we could taste it. So how much lime is how much lime you wanna add, you know? These happen to be extremely juicy. I love lime. Okay. Wow. Awesome how much juice we got out of those guys. All right, so earlier today I did add black pepper in my lunch, so I'm gonna just be consistent. So you can add black pepper or not, it's totally up to you. It's not necessary. I wouldn't consider it a necessary ingredient in this recipe. Toss in, oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna toss in and I'll show you. So if you made this without the noodles, it would be super good. And so just skip the noodles if you wanted to. It's good to pay attention when you have beans like edamame with noodles, like pasta salad with some other kind of carbohydrate in there, like pasta salad with lentils in it or something like that. Okay, so this is one of those awkward salads that's kind of hard to toss because the ratio of vegetables is ridiculous, but awesome. So this is easily 3 very large servings, or 4, or you could actually get 6 servings out of it if you added some shrimp or some seared scallops or some salmon or chicken or whatever, some lamb meatballs or something like that. I don't know, whatever you got. You can even do a hard cooked egg or soft cooked egg. The options of what protein to add to this are just out of are limitless. Limitless. Okay, I'm gonna taste this. I'm gonna try to get a nice bite in the bottom. I would normally have a fork, but I could use chopsticks, but I don't wanna. Okay. It's all there. It's all there. Yummy. I'll show you guys what it looks like. We got all the colors. We got the earthy soba noodles. We got the green from the edamame. We got the red from the bell pepper. We got the orange from the carrots. We got the purple from the cabbage. We got the green from the herbs. This is delicious. It's all in here. So I actually think you don't even need the garlic or the ginger. If you just used the edamame and some veggies with the lime juice and the rice vinegar, a little olive oil, you're good to go. I would recommend having about 2 cups of vegetables in any like meal to get enough, and you will feel full. So I would say this is 2 servings. I'm not gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat some of this for dinner, of course. And then we can finish it off with some lime, because you can't have too much lime. Come on. Okay. So I just want to show you a couple other ideas of what you could add to this awesome basic salad, which is like just amazing. And there's minimal cooking, right? So even if you cooked the edamame and added some veggies and then dressed it, you could have that hot or cold, like sky's the limit. So protein, carbohydrate, so beans are protein and carbohydrate. The veggies add some more carbohydrate with lots of vitamins and minerals and fiber. So think about making sure you have some veggies on hand, whether or not they're in jars or in the freezer, like these banana peppers. Or I thought roasted, these are Padron peppers. If you roasted these, just olive oil, salt, pepper real quick, you know, like, I don't know, they probably just take like 20 minutes in a 400-degree oven. And then you just add those. These are delicious. You could add some pepitas or pumpkin seeds for some crunch. Gorgeousness. Oh. If you want to impress somebody, only fancy restaurants use black sesame seeds. So if you wanted to impress somebody, you can use black sesame seeds. That's always fun. You know, you got a hot date, you want to show off your cooking skills, pull out the black sesame seeds. So also you could do put some Chinese 5-spice in the dressing. And notice I didn't make the dressing separately. I just tossed it all together, because you don't have to mix it all. You don't have to make the dressing separately and the salad and then combine them, unless you're making like a lot of dressing and then you're going to add it later. You know what I mean? So if you're just dressing it as you need to, then you don't need to make more dressing. I always, dressed the whole thing and it tastes delicious. I think it tastes the same as if someone were to make the dressing separately and then toss it later. So I'm just saying, I'm trying to simplify your life, making meal planning easy. How can we bring grace to our lives? You know, making sure you have food in the kitchen, in the refrigerator, in the freezer, ready to go. And then you're like, I got me, because we're our best investment. All right, well, I hope you try the salad. I think you're gonna love it. Whether or not you add the garlic and the ginger, or if you add just one of the herbs, would be fantastic. So please, if you like this video, please like it, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you like Thai peanut sauce, you could add Thai peanut sauce to this instead of the olive oil. I mean, you can add a little olive oil, but you can add Thai peanut sauce to this, and then all of a sudden you have a Thai cold soba noodle salad with Thai peanut sauce. That would be so delicious. Or toss your chicken or toss your shrimp or whatever protein in the Thai peanut sauce and then serve it with that. So check out the link for the Thai peanut sauce to see how you can make this recipe go farther. There's also a grilled scallops video. You can use an indoor grill pan, which I love. So lots of other options and videos to check out. To be continued, this is Alicia from Quick and Delish. Thank you for watching, and to be continued. I love my pandemic hair. Some of you guys can get haircuts and some of us can't. So you should be mindful of that. Take care.